here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled.
He came and laid belt to Charlie, like belt.
All the circumstance, all the pageantry, it doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving
It's that high ball shit. That shit.
This type of a game, for all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the build-up, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He connects with Hyatt. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now McCarthy. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing is McCarthy. This is caught. Touchdown Bears. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 4 yards out. And the Bears are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Mayfield. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Narvis's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here's McCarthy. He has Hyatt over the middle.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
And we are back, Super Bowl 61. Thanks for joining us, everybody, nationwide and around the globe as both teams get set to begin the second quarter. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
To the air with McCarthy.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Bears continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Mayfield.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. Here's Mayfield. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21.
18 yards the gain for number 18.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Looking to throw. McCarthy flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 6. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. McCarthy. That's complete to Dobbs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Mayfield down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Now Mayfield. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll look to throw again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Julian Love picks it. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll look to throw.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Alert! Run. Real. Point it right. Right side.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18.
Hey, alert!
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Baker changing the play at the line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
King.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Flushed out right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 53 yards.
And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Alert! Run. Real.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down the left sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
Pistol. Got.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Flush to his right. There's a diving catch right side.
Now that'll do it. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the 4th quarter, which is coming up next. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
To the air with McCarthy. Completed out left to Dobbs.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Nick Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He has Hyatt over the middle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy.
Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Okonkwo.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. Up, up. Regular.
Now Mayfield.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Alert. Run. Got.
Mayfield. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Good. Real. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was what they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Watch out.
Here's Baker. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 50 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
And these Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey.